First bite of the evening. There's a fish. There's a fish. Not sure what we have. I don't know if it's a pike or a bass. Feels relatively decent, whatever it is. Oh, I think it's a bass with just a bunch of grass on it. That's why he felt so big. He's digging though. Haven't actually seen this bass yet. He came up with a bunch of weeds, so kind of hiding the size of this fish. I'm right in a big weed mat right now, and he keeps diving into them. And yeah, not a bad bass. Not a bad bass to start the day. Not a bad bass. That bass is in the 3-pound range. Lip chewed up a little bit, but not bad at all. Not a bad fish to start the day with. That came off a chartreuse spinnerbait in about 4 feet of water over about 3 feet of that stuff. So just a quick review of the conditions today. As you can see, it is bright and sunny, and the sun is blazing hot. I mean, the sun will burn you, that's why I had my face mask on. But the wind we have coming through is actually a pretty chilly wind. It almost feels like a fallish wind. It's surprisingly cold wind, but very intense sun. I mean, that sun is very hot, almost to the point where it feels like it burns you. Oh, something followed it. What was it? Oh, something hit it. Oh, missed another one. That one looked and felt like a decent fish. That was like the world's smallest bass. Oh, that looked like a nice fish. That was pretty much the first cast off of a big 7-inch worm. I don't even know what this color is, to be honest with you. It's like an orange belly, natural color. It's a fish. Ah, a little pike. Little tiny pike. Off of a white spinnerbait. Fish up in the weeds. Off the white spinnerbait. Just a little tiny bass. A for effort, little guy. You are going to be a mean fish in about 3 years. Little tiny bass. He is going to be a tough guy in about 3 years. He hit that like he was an 8-pounder. Another fish. Still not a giant, but nice fat fish. Even though they're not huge, they're certainly eating well. Still not a giant, but big bellies on them. Off of a white spinnerbait. In about 6 feet of water, plus or minus 5-6 feet of water. Casting on the edge of these lily pad lines here. Oh, there's a fish. That was a lazy blow up, but feels like a decent fish. If I don't lose my paddle. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think it's a nice bass. Yeah, nice bass, real nice bass. Real nice bass. All right, I have a decent bass on, but he's wound up in the weeds and I'm trying to coax him out of the weeds, but it looks like he's only got a hook or two in him. Come on, come on. I don't want to pull too much because I don't want to pop that one hook he has. And that fish is off. That was a good fish. Just couldn't get him. He was wrapped up in the weeds too much. There's a fish. I think we have a nice pike. Don't go to the weeds. Don't go to them weeds. All right. I do not have control of this fish. And he's coming right towards me. Yeah, small pike, probably 5-6 pounds. And he is shaking and thrashing. I'd be surprised if he throws me. He's thrashing so much. So I just hooked into probably a 6-pound pike. Just about getting ready to call it good for the evening. And snag this guy on my last spot. He's thrashing around pretty good, so I'm just going to let him burn out some energy. Certainly not a giant pike, but he's fighting like one. This guy just doesn't want to give up. There we go. Not a bad guy to end the night with. Not a bad guy at all. They're always fun at this size. Come on. There we go. Not a giant. Probably a 6-7 pound fish. Good one to end the night with. Yeah, that was perfect. That was literally on my last couple casts and hooked into that guy. So this spot I'm in, I'm thinking probably I'm almost done with for the season. The bite on this place has gone on a steady decline over the past couple weeks, and really for a couple reasons. It's got a lot of fishing pressure, and the algae in this place is just overwhelming. The algae is just choking out the shorelines. If you watched these past couple videos and wondered why I weren't fishing all the weeds up close to shore, because of the algae. The algae is just overtaking this place. You know, and once the algae moves in, the fish move out, and they become hard to find. Unless you hit a good pocket of weeds that don't have algae, you can still get them pretty predictably. But for the most part, I'm thinking I'm pretty much done with this place. I may fish it another time or two, but I'm not gonna spend a lot of time here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna troll this big inline buzzbait back. I gotta get home a little early. We're gonna go to some fireworks, and I gotta catch a new episode of Game of Thrones. So if I don't pick anything up on this, we'll just end the video here. If I happen to get one trolling back, I'll get that. I got the rear facing backwards, so hopefully it'll catch the strike back there. So more than likely we'll probably call it good here for the evening, and we'll see you guys in the next one.